So, dear students, I am going to talk about now the grammar part. As I mentioned in the last slides, grammar plays a vital role in your communication. So I am going to cover the topics which are very much essential for your PGCET part as well as your professional written communication as well as spoken part. So the first topic is articles. Articles. What are articles? You can expect at least 1 or 2 questions on this topic. Articles means determiners. Determiners मतलब deciding words which decides whether it is a singular or plural. वो निर्धार करता है एकवचन और बहुवचन. वो डिसाइड करेगा एकवचन और बहुवचन. ಅದು ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಏಕವಚನ ಬಹುವಚನ. Tell me, how many pens are there? How many pens are there? 1 pen. If there are 2, how do you say 2 pens? So why I am using yes here? Because the plural form. 1 pen, 2 pens. Child is a singular. What is the plural of child? Children. Never say children's. People, plural is people only. Hair, hair. Boy, boys. Monkey, monkeys. So here articles will decide whether it is a singular or plural. There are 2 kinds of articles. One is a definite article. Definite article. Example is the or the. However you want you can mention. Which can be used both singular as well as plural. Both the forms you can use. Both in singular as well as plural. Right? Example for indefinite article, a and an should be used with a singular countable noun. Very important point I am going to discuss now. Most of the teachers, they teach in a wrong way. Right? You can check in your schooling days or maybe college days how they taught about this earned and usage. Remember a point, earned and should be used with a singular countable noun. Let me clarify what is singular countable noun. Singular countable noun is a noun which will have its plural form. If at all, if I want to say that given noun is a singular countable noun, means it should have the plural form if. For example, pen is a singular. What is the plural of pen? Pens. I would say pen is a singular countable noun. Girl is a singular. What is the plural of girl? It becomes girls. Because it is a singular countable noun because it has got the plural form of it. Singular, plural. If I take water, what is the plural of water? There is no plural here. Water remains water only because it's uncountable noun. Air, air only. It doesn't have any sort of any plural forms. So that is the reason these are called as uncountable. These are called as uncountable nouns, whereas pen and girl we call as a singular countable nouns. Singular countable nouns because which has got the plural form. Remember this part. Pen and girl I would say singular countable noun because they have got the plural. Water, air, though they sound like a singular, but which cannot be considered as a singular countable noun because these are the uncountable. We cannot count it. Remember a point. A and should be used with a singular countable noun. So I just explained about what exactly singular countable noun. Singular countable nouns are the nouns which will have its plural form. So always these have to be decided based on the sound. How do you decide? Based on the sound. ಶಬ್ದದ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಾವು decide ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Based on the sound we have to decide. What exactly sound? If the singular countable noun has the beginning of the vowel sound, which are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. Always add an before that. Similarly, if the singular countable noun has the beginning of the consonant sound. Which are the consonants? B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Always add A into that. Never say A. You should pronounce as A. So vowel sound के सामने क्या लगाना? एन लगाना. Vowel स्वರದ ಮುಂದೆ ಸ್ವರದ ಉಚ್ಚಾರಣೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಇರಬೇಕು. So there are two things here. When you want to use about A and an, we need to understand two important rules. The rule number one, the given noun should be singular countable noun. What is singular countable noun? Singular countable noun is a noun which will have its plural form. If it is satisfied, then move to the second part. Decide it based on the sound. What does it mean? Vowel sound के सामने an लगाना, consonant sound के सामने a लगाना. Let me clarify, why do you differentiated this vowel and consonant? What is the meaning of vowel? Vowels are the alphabets, swara, which will not have the context of the lips as well as the palate. Remember this point. If you ask your seniors or any, okay, your teachers, they may not be knowing why do we call it as a vowel. Vowels will not have the context of the lips. A, E, I, O, U. Whereas consonants will have the context of the lips as well as the palate. When you pronounce it, they will have the context of the lips as well as the palate. B, C, you are biting the palate. D, F, G, H. These are the consonants. Vowels and consonants. So what the rule says, and should be used before the vowel beginning sound with a singular countable noun. I am repeating, I am highlighting again. We go with our teacher, our school of thought. वोवल अक्षर से शुरू होता है लगाना, कॉन्सोनेंट अक्षर से शुरू होता है उसको अ लगाना, ಸ್ವರದ ಅಕ್ಷರದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆದರೆ ಆನ್ ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು, ವ್ಯಂಜನದ ಅಕ್ಷರದಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆದರೆ ಅ ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು. ತಪ್ಪದು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್. ಸೊ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೌಂಡ್. ಇಫ್ ದ ಸಿಂಗುಲರ್ ಕೌಂಟಬಲ್ ನೌನ್ as the beginning of the vowel sound, use an before that. Similarly, if the singular countable noun has beginning of the consonant sound, not a letter, again I am repeating. So make sure that you must use a or a. So let me take an example. Apple. Apple. Immediately the students would say an apple. Let me clarify, how could we get this an apple? Why and okay, how? Apple. If you don't understand, write the pronunciation. How do you pronounce it? Write it same. Apple. Ah, beginning sound enough. No need to write complete apple. Okay, Cebu. Apple. Don't translate it. We have to write the pronunciation exactly. Apple. Ah. So ah. What is the spelling for Varakadi for ah? A plus A. Uska column likhna. So A. A comes in which group? Group number 1. What I must use? An apple. Yes, your answer is correct. Similarly, EGG, egg. First check whether it is a singular countable noun. Yeah, it is a singular countable because it has got a plural, egg, eggs. Second step, write the pronunciation A. A. Okay, A here. What is the English letter for A? A or I, right? So A comes here. A comes in group number 1. What I must use? An egg. We never say egg. It's not a egg. It's an egg. E sounds like A. Here apple. We never say apple is an apple. Look at here, apple. A sounds like A. We never say A B C D. Apple. We never say apple. Next we have horse. Ha. Hawa hawa ha. Horse. Okay, ha. What is spelling for ha? H plus A plus A. So which letter? H. H comes in group number 2. This is group number 1, group number 2. What I must use? A horse. Let me repeat. An apple. A. Egg. An egg. A horse. Let me take one more example. H-O-U-R. We know that, an R. But how? That is the important thing. The school of thought. Ah. Here we cannot say hawa hawa ha nahi. H we should not use here. H is a neutral accent. Here Amar, Akbar, Antony. Our. Okay. Okay. English letter A. So A comes in group number 1. What I must use? An. Look at it, my dear friends. Dear students, here we need to be careful. If I had followed my teacher's school of thought, I would have mentioned hour. No, actually an hour, because H is a neutral accent. We never say hawa. We say it as an hour. So again, based on the sound is very, very important. That decides your and an usage. Let me give some more examples. Umbrella. First check whether it is singular countable noun. Yes, it is singular countable noun, because umbrella, umbrellas. Then only we have to move to the next part. Umbrella. Starting sound, that is enough. What is spelling for A? A comes in which group? Group number 1. What I must use? An umbrella. We never say umbrella. We pronounce it as a umbrella. Now we'll move on to the university. I am sure they will ask this sort of questions on the university. Look at here, university. So first write your mother tongue you, you. So most of the students, they write the spelling you, SNS language you. That is wrong. You, Yogesh, Y-O, you. U is a combination of Y plus U. What is the first letter here? Y. Y comes in which group? Group number 2. What I must use? A university. I am sure, my dear friends, you can expect a question on this topic. At least 2 marks. I am sure university will ask to check your ability in determining the noun. So here I need to use a university. Though it has started with a vowel letter, but which has a sound of consonant. Let me give one more example. European. Again, never say an European. Go according to the rule. First check singular countable noun. Yes, Europeans. Write your mother tongue, the pronunciation you. What is spelling of you? Y plus U. What is the first letter here? Y. Y comes in which group? Group number 2. What I must use? A European. Remember this point. As I mentioned, we follow our school of thought. Wrongly they taught it. I am sure the students would say an European only. Wrong. We have to follow the rules of determining by the sound. Sound is very much important, my dear friends. In exams also, spend 1 or 2 minutes on this. If you don't understand whether to say or and, follow this, write it like this. You may lose 1 minute or 1.5 minute, but you will get 2 marks or 3 marks. It's a smart way to score. Right, when it comes to plurals, for example, children. I cannot say a or an, because the plural form is a plural. Because as per the rule, a and an should be used with singular countable noun. Similarly, uncountable noun, air. Air is uncountable noun. I cannot say a or an, because the uncountable noun is a uncountable noun. We cannot use it. So remember a point, a and an matlab 1. A or an matlab 1, and it has to be used only with the sound. If the singular countable noun has the beginning of the vowel sound, you must use an. Similarly, if the singular countable noun has the beginning of the consonant sound, you must use a only. Remember a point, you can make a note of it. A and an should not be used with proper nouns. What is proper noun? Ankita nama, pakka name. Rama, Lakshmana, Sita. We cannot say Belgaum. I went to a Belgaum. Wrong. With the proper nouns you cannot say. And again, a and an should not be used the plural forms. Children we cannot say. Pens we cannot say. Girls we cannot say. And an with the 1. Third one, with the uncountable nouns like water, milk, air. Okay, we cannot say I am drinking a milk. Wrong. I am drinking milk. I am drinking a Okay, food we cannot say. So always make sure that it has to be used only the singular countable noun. And earned cannot be used with a material noun also. Petrol, water, kerosene, we cannot use it. So these are the very important point we need to understand. The should be, what is the meaning of the? The, let's understand, based on the situation, not based on the sound. We have to use, depend upon the situation. The can be used in both singular as well as plural. वो दोनों पे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಬಳಸಬಹುದು ಏಕವಚನ ಮತ್ತು ಬಹುವಚನ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ which can be used with a singular and plural based on the situation. The situation number 1, the should be used when you are mentioning about the things which are unique in nature. Things which are unique in nature, there you can use the. For example, the stars, the earth, the moon, we do not have similar things. And with the superlative adjectives, always you must use the. Superlative adjectives, there are degrees of comparison. You know that positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Good, better, best, tall, taller, tallest. So the tallest, the best, the most important, so the most intelligent, always you must use the along with that. So the has to be used with a mountain chains, not a single mountain. Mountain chains, series of mountains you must use the. The Himalayas, the Andes, the Western Ghats, always you must use the. So here we have Ellurgad for single, that is we cannot say the Ellurgad. We have to use for the series of things, series of mountains. The can be used with famous rivers, seas and oceans. Along with the famous rivers, oceans and seas, you must use the. The Kaveri, the Ganga, the Indian Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, okay, the Arabian Sea. The can also be used with ordinal numbers. There are two kinds of numbers. One is a cardinal number and ordinal number. What is the meaning of ordinal? Orders. The first, the second, the fourth, the fifth. Wherever the, okay, remember the point. Always the ordinal numbers should be started with a capital letter. The first, the second, the third, the last. Always you should be having capital letters. Majority of the people, they wrongly use it. He is the first candidate, he is the last candidate. Again I am repeating, the meaning is ade, avane, avare, avale, oi. That's the meaning of the. The can also be used with United States, the USA, the UK, the UAE, the USSR. The can be used with the higher positions. The PM, the Prime Minister, the damager, don't say damager, is a manager, the manager. The, okay, why you use? You must have written many times a complaint letter or maybe leave letter to the principal. You addressed the principal. Why? Because principal is a higher position. Always you must add the before that. So the can also be used with holy books. So you can expect few more questions on prepositions. At least 10 questions on this topic. That's the reason I am covering this topic now. What are prepositions? Prepositions are words which mentions the position before a noun or pronoun. Pre matlab pehle, modalu. Post andre nantara. We say postpaid card, prepaid card. Position matlab ಒಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. Position. Where am I standing? I am standing on the floor. Where is the pen? Pen is in my hand. In, on, above, below. These are called prepositions. There are three kinds of preposition. The first one is called a place preposition. Second we have time preposition. And third we have general or methods of preposition. I would repeat. What are prepositions? Prepositions are words which mentions the position before a noun or pronoun. ನಾಮಪದ ಅಥವಾ ಸರ್ವನಾಮದ ಮುಂದೆ ಒಂದು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೋಸಿಷನ್. नामपद सर्वनाम के पहले एक पोजीशन दिखाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड प्रीपोजिशन. लेट मी टेक एन एग्जांपल. I am well. Now let me take an example. I am in the well. What is the meaning of I am well? मैं अच्छा हूँ, ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. I am in the well मतलब ನಾನು ಬಾವಿ ಒಳಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Well means कुहे, वीर बोलते हैं ना, that is the meaning of this. Well is a noun, name. This well is an adjective. Here I cannot say I am in well. Okay, that is also fine. If you are considering as adjective, I cannot say I am in bad, I am in good. We cannot say here. So position, what I am referring here, in is a position which is mentioning before the noun. That is the reason. So in acts like a preposition. Is a place preposition. Odage. So now we will talk about how to use about the place prepositions. First we come across at. At refers to exact place. At refers to exact location. Assume that there are 3 classrooms. Classroom number 1, class number 2, class number 3. If somebody asks me, sir, where are you? I would say, if I am at class number 1, I would say, I am at class number 1. I am at home. I am at home. I am at kitchen. I am at bedroom. I am at college. She is at, he is at kitchen. मतलब at refers to exact location. ನಿಖರವಾದ ಜಾಗದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದಾಗ at ಬಳಸಬೇಕು. At is also used before the smaller place. In should be used before the bigger location or a bigger place. There are 2 locations here, smaller location, bigger location. Remember this point. Smaller place, bigger place. Before the smaller place, you must use at. If I compare RPD and Belgaum, if I compare RPD and Belgaum, if somebody asks me, where do you stay? I stay at RPD. Why I am using at? Because it's a smaller place. I stay at RPD in Belgaum. Why I am using in? Because a bigger location. Very important point. 99% of the people, they are unaware about this. Please bear in mind, at refers to smaller place and in should be used before the bigger location. So you can do the action like this: at, in. Repeat: at, in, at, in. I stay at RPD in Belgaum. If I compare Belgaum and Karnataka, I stay at Belgaum in Karnataka. Karnataka, India, I stay at Karnataka in India. India and Asia, I stay at Asia. Okay, I stay at India in Asia. If I say Bhagyanagar, Belgaum, I stay at Bhagyanagar in Belgaum. MG Road, Bangalore, I stay at MG Road in Bangalore. So with a smaller place you must use at, with a bigger place you can use in. At can also be used with an exact location. At can be used with a smaller location. In should be used with a bigger location. Next we come across the word in or inside. उसका मीनिंग क्या है? अंदर, ಒಳಗೆ. But remember a point. I am going to highlight this point. In should be used with a singular. Inside should be used mostly with a plural. ಏಕವಚನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾನು in ಬಳಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಹುವಚನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ inside. सिंगुलर के साथ इन, बहुवचन के साथ इनसाइड, मतलब ಒಳಗೆ, अंदर. So child is in the class. Child is in the class because singular. If I take children, children are inside the class. Very important point. Mostly we use children. We mostly use inside with the plural, in with the singular. Where is a pen? Pen is in my hand. If there are 2 pens, pens are inside my hand. So where is the tongue? Tongue is in my mouth. Where are the tooth? Teeth. Tooth is a singular, teeth is a plural. Teeth are inside the mouth. That is the reason we call it a toothpaste. Single tooth, what is the plural? Teeth. Right. Child is in the class. Children are inside the class. ಏಕವಚನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಬಳಸಬೇಕು? ಬಹುವಚನ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನಾನು ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಬಳಸಬೇಕು. ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್. ಅಂಡರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಳಗೆ, ನೀಚೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ ರೆಫರ್ಸ್ ಟು between two surfaces. Between two surfaces, some object is kept. Very important. Between two surfaces, some object is kept and which is fixed or stationary. Artha makkale, try to understand. Under means between two surfaces, some object is lying and which is fixed. Then only you should say under. Cat is under the chair. Just like I said, jokes apart, many people they wrongly use it. Where is your car? They say my car is understanding the tree. Where is your father? My father is understanding the tree. They are not understanding. The right usage is I parked my car under the tree. Father is standing under the tree. Where is the pen? Pen is under the table. So under, okay, means kelagade, between two surfaces. I kept the books under the desk. Under refers to between two surfaces, some object is kept and which is fixed. Always you must use under. Now we'll move on to the very important topic, on athava top, above, ओवर. उसका मीनिंग मेले, ऊपर, वर्दी. But we have to be very careful in usage. 100% sure we can expect minimum 10 marks questions from this topic out of 25. Believe me friends. On, top, above, over. सबका मीनिंग एक ही है. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೇ ಅರ್ಥ. ಮೇಲೆ. But we have to use as per the situation. Observe my gestures. What is on or top? Some object is at the top of something else which is closely attached, then only you must use on. Remember this point. Some object is at the top of something else which is closely attached, then only you must say on ಅಥವಾ top. ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ಒಂದು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ but closely attached ಇರುತ್ತೆ. That is the reason we call it on. Where am I standing? I am standing on the floor, means closely attached. Where is the pen? Pen is on the table. Look at here, on means closely attached. Sandwich. Where are you sitting? I am sitting on the chair, matlab closely attached. Where is the marker? Marker is on my head, matlab closely attached. I would repeat, on athwa top. ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಅರ್ಥ. Some object is at the top of something else which is closely attached, then only we call it on. Athwa top. What is above? Some object is at the top of something else which is fixed. ऊपर है, fixed है. Then only you call it as a above. Where is the sky? Sky is above us. Let me give an example. On. Bird is sitting on the tree. मतलब ಮರದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತಿದೆ, ಮರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತಿದೆ. But why on means closely attached. What is above? Above means some object is, you can also do the action. Above means some object is at the top of something else which is fixed. That is called as above. Where is the sky? Sky is above us. Assume that first floor we have GIT, second floor we have Big Bazaar. Where is Big Bazaar? Above GIT. What is the opposite word of above? Is below. Some object is lower than something we call it below. Some object is at the lower part of someone we call it below. Kedage. What is over? Very important. Some object is at the top of something else which is neither attached nor fixed, is in a moving condition. Very important. I would repeat once again. Some object is at the top of something else which is neither attached nor fixed, moving condition we call it over. Okay. Above, sky is above us. What is over? Some object is at the top of something else, neither attached nor fixed, moving condition, that is called over. Birds are Birds are flying over the village. Aeroplane is flying over the city. Train is moving over the bridge. In exam, he will give all 4 options: on, top, above, over. But read the statement, read the question, find out whether it is a stationary, whether it is attached, whether it is a moving. If it is a moving, use over. If it is a fixed, above. If it is a closely attached, you must use on or top.